It is a new era. Steelers are going with Russell Wilson. Falcons are going with Kirk Cousins, who was just on the Vikings, who's coming off of an Achilles injury. Before we get to the first touchdowns, do you think that either of these teams could make it to the playoffs this year, Ochocinco?
If there's a team that can make it to the playoffs, and I mean no disrespect to the Steelers, it'd probably be Kirk Cousins and the Falcons, who haven't been since, how many years ago was that? With Matty Ice.
Shit, man, it's been like 3-4 years.
It's been, yeah, if there's a team.
Because we've had Desmond Ridder the last few years.
Yeah, so, and I'm simply saying because Kirk Cousins, with him being a yardage monster during the regular season, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, the weapons he has at his disposal, and Bijan Robinson, I just see them, kind of running through it and getting the opportunity at a playoff spot simply because of the quarterback play during the regular season. That's it. Now I don't know what the hell they're going to do in the playoffs.
Right.
But I think they have a good chance to get there.
And if there's one division that's been easier to win than others, it is the NFC South. You mentioned a lot of weapons on the Falcons. Let's see which options we get from our creators.
Ocho, left go. GP, George Pickins is scoring the Steelers' first touchdown this season. It's going to be like a 20 or 30-yard pass from Russ. You mean to tell me Cortland Sutton is Russ's main target in Denver last year, caught 10 touchdowns? What do you think Pickens is doing now that Russ is in Pittsburgh? With all due respect to Cortland Sutton, Pickens is just that guy. He's better. And who else are we going to pass to? It's not like Ayuk showed up. Dude folded on us. I know we're going to want to run the ball with Arthur Smith and everything. It's just that we got some of these O-line injuries early on that are going to have to force Russ probably to do what he does best. Cook.
The question is, who will score the Week 1 TD for these Atlanta Falcons, man? Falcons have plenty of weapons on the offensive side, but I look for Kirk Cousins to continue his admiration for the tight end position. In fact, 27% of his passes went to tight ends last year, so look for Kyle Pitts to be the benefactor in Week 1 to score this touchdown, or this first touchdown for our Atlanta Falcons. Rise up.
I am scrolling and I am scrolling because I want to see how much of a sicko I can be if Kirk Cousins on a recovered Achilles scores. If you have enough guts to bet that on DraftKings, $100 turns into $3,500. It is 35 to 1 that it's a Kirk Cousins QB sneak. So it is Pickens and Pitts. I'm sure you love Pickens. Of these two, who are you picking?
I'm picking Kyle Pitts, though. I'm picking Kyle Pitts, obviously, because of the percentage that Kirk Cousins threw to the tight end last year. For Kyle Pitts, he's a mismatch for anybody. He's a mismatch for anybody on the Steelers' defense. If they get anywhere near the red zone, the fact, when it comes to Kyle Pitts, you don't even have to be near the red zone for him to score and to be efficient. So I have Kyle Pitts scoring the first touchdown for the Falcons.
I love it. I got a chance to talk to Kirk Cousins on the pod with Shaq, and we asked him about not taking the number away from Kyle Pitts, and he mainly said he was too cheap to buy it. But Kirk is one of those guys, if there's someone that's going to treat their rehab correctly, if there's someone that's going to absolutely find the right guy and not go above and beyond, I think it's Kirk Cousins. There are injuries on that Steelers offensive line. There are a lot of running backs. Russ early in the year, I don't know what's going on. I got to take Kyle Pitts. I'm joining you plus 1,010 to 1.